Hey, hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jesse, and today I'm bringing you my reading and channel resolutions for 2024. Last year I did anti-resolutions, which is a way to trick your mind into completing goals. Did I complete any of those goals? Yes, I did. Surprise! Did I complete all of them? Moving on, my theme for 2024 is to literally just have fun. Literally just have fun. I want to go with the flow, enjoy myself more, and take things a little less seriously. Which I realize that taking things a little less seriously and making a list of goals do not go hand in hand necessarily. But we're gonna see how this plays out. Let's start with my reading goals for 2024. First up, my book goal for the year of 2024. I set my book goal last year to 75 books, and I surpassed my goal by reading 104 books. I have not had a success like that in years, so I'm gonna take a moment to brag about it. Let me have my moment. Where's my trophy? Where's my flowers? Let me take a bow. And now somebody come and humble me real quick by letting me know that you read way more books than I did in 2023. Since I had success with the 75 book mark and I surpassed it, I kind of went back and forth on wondering if I should just keep it at 75, is 75 my lucky number, or if I should just bump it up a little bit. I've been kind of going back and forth, but I've decided ultimately just to bump it up by 5, and then if I fail by the end of the year, then I will know that 75 is my lucky number and I need to go back to it. I would really love to again surpass my reading goal this year because it just feels so good. There's no other high than surpassing your reading goal. But I'm also not going to put pressure on it because the second I start putting pressure on my reading goal, I want nothing to do with it. I will read nothing. It becomes like homework, and I don't want homework. I'm a grown adult. I don't need no homework no more. My homework now is cleaning the dishes, doing the laundry, making my bed. I never make my bed. I really should start making my bed. My next goal is to read 100 pages a day. This is a very loose goal. I'm not putting a lot of pressure on it because, again, the second I put pressure on myself, the second I'm I want nothing to do with that, block. I also will explode and have a mental breakdown if I put too much pressure on it. And I'm not looking to have any more mental breakdowns this year. I haven't had any mental breakdowns yet. That made it seem like I've already had a mental breakdown. I have not had one in 2024 yet, but I feel like there's always one kind of looming, It's just how it is. With that being said, I would like to read 100 pages a day. I feel like that's doable, honestly. If I just use my phone less, if I play less video games, if I watch less TV, which I don't really watch TV that often, but I just can carve out the time to do it. I just need to be aware of the moments when I'm on my phone or playing video games and being is this really what I should be doing with my time at this current moment, or should I be reading? I'm actually planning to chart out how many pages I read each day because I love a chart. I love seeing my progress. I love being able to see a visual representation of how I'm keeping up with a goal, so I'm planning to chart it out. And listen, I'm filming this video on the 4th of January, and so far I've only hit 100 pages one day, and I'm not mad at myself. Also though, I feel technically for me, I'm not starting my new year till next Monday, which I know sounds crazy, sounds so silly, but listen, okay, the new year, for me in particular, was incredibly social. I had people in town the days leading up to the new year, and then on New Year's Day, I hung out with people, and I didn't have time to kind of set myself up for success with my goals. So I'm counting next Monday as the new year, okay? I feel everything around New Year's is just such a busy time in general. We just had Christmas festivities, and you're expecting me to muster up the energy to go hard for New Year's? Pass me the energy I had as a 20-year-old, and sure, I will show up and party. Otherwise, catch me taking a nap. My next goal is to keep up my artsy-fartsy reading journal. We're doing it again this year, folks. We're tackling the reading journal. I was thinking back on my goals throughout the years, and I don't think there's been a year yet where I've been able to successfully fill out my reading journal for the entire year. And do you know how embarrassing that is to me? Incredibly embarrassing. Thinking about it, I'm dude, you're a mess. Get it together. What's going on here? I am going to be hosting reading journal parties for my channel members throughout the year, and I feel having that accountability will really help me stick to it. So how can one fail when they have a commitment like that? So I'm feeling good about it this year, guys. I'm going in a little cautiously optimistic, but I'm feeling good. My next goal is to keep up with the Ultimate Reading Challenge. I'm going to be tackling the Ultimate Reading Challenge this year. If any of you guys were following my Christmas advent calendar that I did in the month of December, this is made by the same people, which honestly wasn't the best idea to get a product made by the same people who made that advent calendar. I don't know. But I just felt this would be a fun thing to work into my reading life this next year because it has a bunch of challenges. Some of them are reading focused, and then some of them are things listen to a reading podcast, go to a bookstore. Those are things that I can easily accomplish. Each time you complete a challenge, you're gifted a reward. And again, if you watch the advent calendar, some of throughout the month of December, were a little lackluster. There were some cute bits and bobs, but most times it was miss after miss. So I'm going into this with like very low expectations in terms of the reward, but I just felt like this would be a fun thing to do. Some of the challenges we've got: read a novella, we've got reread a classic you hated in high school, read a book in a genre you've never read before, read a book published this year, and lots of other fun things. I just felt like this would be a fun challenge to take on this year. My next goal is to buy less books. I'm going on a bit of a book buying ban this year. It's not going to be like crazy restrictive, because I think that that's when book buying bans end up failing, is when they're like so restrictive. It just gets too hard, there's too much pressure on it, and it makes you like want to buy books because you're trying to force yourself to not buy books. I think I just really want to get back to this place that might be unrealistic. Like, call me out if you think this is unrealistic, but like, I want to get back to a place where I go to a bookstore, buy a single book, bring it home, and read it. There's something so magical about that. And at one point in my life, that's what I did. At one point in my life, I was not the monster that I am today. Being a part of the book community in general, like, I easily get influenced, and sometimes it's a bad thing, and sometimes it can just be a bit much. I mean, don't get me wrong, there is something so much fun and magical about going to a bookstore and buying a bunch of books and bringing them home and adding them to your collection. But for my journey in particular and my experience so far, I've realized that like, I will go buy a bunch of books, bring them home, and they'll sit on my shelves for years and years and years, and I'll lose interest in the books, and my taste in books will just change, and I'll end up unhauling the books at some point. That's just the truth. I just want to be better next year. I want to be not afraid to unhaul books that I just am not interested in, and I want to just be more mindful in terms of like what I buy. So we'll see how that goes, but I think I'm gonna do like a full video breaking down like what my book buying ban is gonna look like, because again, it's not gonna be like super restrictive. I'm still gonna be able to buy books, but I'm just gonna be much more mindful, and it's also gonna have like kind of like an earning program where I have to read books in order to buy books, because like that makes sense in my brain. Let's move on to my channel goals. First up is to open up memberships on my channel. This is not really a goal, but rather an announcement. I mean, I've mentioned it a little bit. I mentioned it in this video and then a video pretty recently. Looky, another booktuber who is opening up a subscription of sorts. I don't want to talk about this one too much, because while I am excited about it, I know that money is tight for everyone and not everybody is going to be able to participate or even want to participate, and that is fine. I don't want people to feel pressured to join or feel like you're missing out by not joining. I think my biggest fear is people feeling like they're missing out, but I promise that not all of my content is going behind a paywall. I will still have tons of free content for you guys. But if you've ever wanted to help support me or my channel, memberships are now open on my channel for $2.99 a month. What's included in the membership so far, though I am still like working out the details on like what's to come in the future: reading party live streams with games and reading sprints, members only reading and video polls. You get to help vote on my upcoming videos and my themed TBR videos, video brainstorming sessions, reading journal nights, and little live chats. You'll get somewhat early access to videos, because sometimes I'm working up to like the second the video is going live. I'm actively working on getting better at that, I promise. And you'll also get access to adorable loyalty badges and custom emotes. That's honestly something that like I'm so excited about. I'm so excited to see the little membership badges pop up next to people's names. Again, this is just an extra little thing that you can do to help support me, but honestly, just watching my videos is support enough, so there is no pressure to join me. This is just a fun little thing that I've been wanting to do for a while now, and I'm finally launching it, so let's go. Next on my channel goals is to be more myself. This one might sound a little weird, and it makes me uncomfortable to even talk about it, but like I feel like for the longest time I've kind of like hidden my real personality behind this kind of like weird, wacky editing style, and I just want to kind of like pull back on that. I'm not saying that my editing style is going completely out the window. Like, I am gonna keep some wacky bits, and it really just depends on the video, because honestly sometimes I just can't help myself when it comes to the editing. Like, I just feel the need to like make it weird. I can't help it. But I am pulling back on that a bit and moving into a place where my videos just feel like you're having a conversation with a friend, or just like having a FaceTime call with a friend, because those are the videos that like I love to consume. Like, I just love chill, chatty videos. And I feel like for me in general, like I kind of lost focus there for a while, for a few years. Where I was just like trying really hard to be funny and comedic, because like I loved getting kind of the reactions for that. Like, I loved people being like, you're so funny, you're so this. And not to say that I'm not that, but like I was pushing really hard to be like so funny that like my channel just became like a meme situation where it's like he's just trying to be funny and like not having conversations. And I feel like something that I've been like really missing on YouTube in general is like that feeling of community. And I really want to focus this year on more so having like that community feel to my channel. For a while there, I would finish filming a video and just be completely exhausted, because it's not that I wasn't being me, but I was like elevating my personality to like be really funny, be really lively. And like, yeah, that is me, but like I'm not on like 170% at all times. Like that was just kind of a thing that I was doing on the camera because I thought that that's what people liked. But I realized that I was just like losing myself in being this like comedic thing. And again, not to say that I'm not funny, because like surely I am a little funny, but I was just like pushing that being my entire personality, and I just want to be real. I just want to be myself. I want to get on camera and just chat and be okay with it not having like such a crazy, wacky, all over the place editing style. Like I like the chill vibes. I'm here for the chill vibes. I think my biggest fear is like people wanting that like comedic version of myself and not really vibing with this version of myself. So I'm just gonna try my best to be more myself this year. I hope that you guys will have me. I hope that you guys will accept me for who I am. I want to like focus on my real goal when starting this channel back in the day, back in 2012, and that is to read and talk about books with you guys. I feel like every year so far on my channel, like I've really been pushing to like enter a new era and be something different, and it does feel a little bit like I'm going backwards, like I'm going back to the start. I'm gonna scale back the editing style a bit here and just talk about books and not have it be just such a huge production. And I guess I just have been like craving more of like discussions to be happening like in the comment section of my videos and stuff. And for a long time it's been like comments about how impressive my editing style is, or just about like the shirt I'm wearing. And I just have been craving connection, conversations, and community. And I hope that I'm able to like facilitate that in some kind of way this year. And I hope that I was able to communicate how I'm feeling just now, because I feel like I was not able to communicate it well. But I'm gonna not be self-conscious, and I'm not gonna edit myself too crazy. I'm just gonna share how I'm feeling and just be open and be honest. Next up is my posting schedule this year. I tried to do 3 videos a week last year and I failed, and I'm still trying to get back on a 3 videos a week schedule. Will I be able to accomplish it? Stay tuned to find out. We'll find out together. I've been really enjoying doing shorts content, both here on YouTube and on TikTok and Instagram, so you'll be seeing a lot of that this year. Ideally, I'll be doing 1 short a day, so if you want to catch me every single day, you can find me on the Shorts tab here on YouTube. Something that I've been really wanting to get back to is, again, kind of like the heart of my channel, and that is like book reviews and book discussions. So you might be seeing more of that coming back to my channel this year. I would like to just get back to not being afraid of the algorithm and just posting a book review and just sharing my thoughts on the book, because book reviews just don't do well in terms of like the algorithm. It kind of like messes up your channel a little bit, but I am tired of being a slave to the algorithm and feeling the need to like do stuff in order to have my content seen. I just want to make stuff. I just want to talk and chat about books. Again, I want to go back to the heart of this channel, and that's what I'm going to try to do. Maybe you'll see some book reviews soon. And my last goal is a new channel launch. I have been toying with the idea of launching a channel focused solely on manga. This, I want to say, will be coming in February. It could be March. I'm really just kind of figuring out the timing of it all and whatnot, and trying to put a lot of work into it now. So I'm going to have a new channel coming soon, and I will announce it in a video once that comes around. But I'm gonna be doing like in-depth discussions on manga because I love manga and I want to talk about manga. I've been trying to do it for years. A while back I had a manga book club on this channel and it messed with the algorithm. It messed me up, so I stopped doing it. I stopped posting about manga. So we're starting a new channel this year, starting a new adventure. I'm not going to abandon this channel, obviously. It's just going to be like a second channel where I talk about manga. That will be coming again February, March, April. I'm not 100% sure yet, but that's coming 2024. Those are all my reading and channel goals for the year of 2024. I'm super excited about this year. I'm feeling a lot more free these days and allowing myself to do whatever I want, allowing myself to do what feels right. I'm not tied down to any collaborative projects anymore, and it feels nice to be able to like just focus on what I've been wanting to do for so long. But that's it for my goals. I hope that you guys enjoyed me rambling on. I have a lot of like 2023 focused videos coming this month and lots of 2024 themed videos as well. So I feel like January will be consumed by like 2023 stuff and 2024 stuff. I hope that you're okay with that. But I want to hear from you guys down below in the comments. Let me know what your reading goals are for 2024. Do you have any personal goals? Let me know all the things down below in the comments. If you like this video, be sure to go and hit that like button. If you want to see more bookish content from me, be sure to go and hit subscribe or go and hit that bell icon and you'll be notified every time I post new videos. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope your day is bright, that tomorrow is brighter. Keep reading what your heart desires, and I will see you soon with a new video. Bye, yo! My theme for 2024 is to literally, my team, I can talk, making a list of goals and taking things seriously. Oh my gosh, what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say?